Hello, friends! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to learn about force. So, are you ready? Let's begin. What is a force? A force is a push or a pull that can make an object move, stop, change direction, or even change its shape. A force is measured in newtons, or N. 1 Newton is approximately the force you feel when holding a 100-gram object on your palm. Examples: when you push a shopping cart, you're using force. Or when you pull the door open, that's also a force. Remember, an object is said to be accelerating if it's getting faster and decelerating if it's getting slower. In short, force changes how an object moves. There are different things that can exert force on objects. All of them can be classified into two: contact and non-contact forces. Let's explore each one. Contact forces happen only when objects are in direct contact. The following are examples of contact force. Applied force, the typical push or pull we use on objects when we move them with our hands. When you push a swing to make it move. Pushing or pulling a cart is also an example of applied force. Next, spring force. The force produced when a spring is stretched or compressed. When you press down a toy car's spring and release it, it moves forward. A trampoline pushes you upward because of spring force. Then, tension force. The force transmitted through a rope, string, or cable when it is pulled tight. A hanging light bulb or clothes hanging on a clothesline are supported by tension. Another example of contact force is frictional force. This is a force that slows down the movement of an object. Do you know friction between your shoes and the ground helps you move forward without slipping? Or a car's tires slow down when the brakes are pressed, thanks to friction. We also have the normal force. This is the support force exerted by a surface on an object resting on it. See, a book resting on a table is supported by the table's normal force. Or when you stand on the ground pushes back upward with normal force. Lastly, drag force. This is the force opposing motion through air or liquid. A skydiver feels air resistance while falling. A swimmer feels water resistance when moving through a pool. So, remember the examples of contact forces: applied force, spring force, tension force, friction, normal force, and drag force. Now, what about non-contact forces? These are forces that can act even without touching. Here are the examples. Gravitational force, the force of attraction between objects that have mass. When you jump, you move upward for a moment, but gravity pulls you back down to the ground. And when an apple falls from a tree, it's the Earth's gravity that pulls it downward until it hits the ground. Electrostatic force. This is the force between charged particles. When you rub a balloon on your hair and it sticks, that's static electricity. Lightning during a storm is caused by electrostatic forces in the clouds. Magnetic force. This force exerted by magnets that attract or repel each other. See magnets on your refrigerator sticking to the door. Or the north and south poles of magnets attract each other, but like poles repel. So every time you move, lift, push, or drop something, you're using force. Let's test what you've learned. Number 1. What do you call the force applied by a string on objects hanging from it? Yes, it's tension force. Here's the next one. What is the force responsible for objects falling to the ground? Wow, good job, everyone! It's gravitational force. What is the unit used to measure force? Nice! You did it! It's Newton! Great job, everyone! You did amazing in our quiz. Keep observing the world around you. You'll be surprised how many examples of force you can find every day. If you enjoyed learning with me today, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more fun and exciting science lessons. Thanks for watching, friends. See you in our next video. And remember, learning is fun when we do it together. Bye for now.